Yo, what's good? Welcome back. We're glad to have you here. Listen, sometimes when you don't answer something or don't reply or don't say something, sometimes your silence means you're complicit. Yeah, that means you agree with something. We're going to talk about that tonight because I learned a new phrase today from my homeboy Swag. It's going to be fire. This is Donovan Montreal. What's good? Welcome back. This is the Donovan Montreal pod. You know what we do? 3 things. 1, Jesus is the mind of God on the inside of us, the epitome of what thinking like God is, feeling like God is, seeing things like God. It's the mind of Christ in human form. That's us on the inside of us. Number 2, the Bible is a story about who you and I are, but the red words tell us who we are in the story. Everything, we find out where we are in proximity to that mind in us. And number 3, everything outside of that is sin. So anything outside of that is sin, witchcraft, whatever you want to call it, is out the will of God. And so these are the parameters that we live by. I am DM, of course. I got the homies with me. Rico, you in this thing?
Whoa, what's good?
Rico's in this thing. Swag, you in this thing?
What's happening?
Yep. And so we rolling, man. We're here, and I learned a new word today. I learned a new word, and I ain't gonna lie. When we were talking, so let me set it up. I'm gonna set it up like we were talking, Swag. All right. So the way I can set it up is we were talking, and I was scrolling online, like scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, whatever. And I'm scrolling, and this woman came up on my timeline, and she was like, it says car sales mama or something like that, right? It was so weird, like it's some random white lady, right? But she was negotiating for car like prices online, like on the phone. So, they'll find a rebate. So they'll call the place and see if they really, how much money they can get off, right? So I'm like, why is this on my timeline? I know how the algorithm, what's going on? Then I remembered a couple of days ago, I was watching a dude negotiating for car, and I just sat there and watched him for a minute because I didn't know what he was doing. I never seen nobody do that before. So I sat there and watched him for a minute. So clearly, as the algorithm is algorithming, right, it thought that that's what I wanted to see.
Right.
So today, now I never told it, I never gave it an approval. I never said that that's what I wanted to see. But because I stayed on there long enough, the analytics told the algorithm, that's what I wanted to watch. All right. And so now she's on there. So I get on, I'm like, man, I don't even know why I'm there. So I scroll up. And then they showed me something else with another guy like that. And I scroll up again. Then I said, hold on, let me go back. I scrolled back down. And I had to hit the 3 little dots or the little drop down and hit not interested.
Not interested, yeah.
Yeah, because what I realized is, watch this. What I realized is just scrolling past it is not enough.
Yeah.
Y'all get what I'm saying? Just scrolling past it is not enough to get my point across on the fact that I really am not interested in this.
You don't want to see that.
I don't want to see it. I don't want this as a part of my makeup, as a part of what's going on with me. I just don't want to see it. Y'all feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then we started talking about it. And I said, it's not enough to scroll past it. You got to tell it, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Then I started thinking about the scrolling and the thoughts of my life. In my life, sometimes in our mind can be a scroll sometimes. Even the way they make these programs, they try to make them where it seems seamless to us.
Yeah.
No, it's a scientific study. This psychology-wise, they study the scroll and all that stuff. Yeah, it's on purpose.
Yeah.
And so it makes me think about the scroll in my life. And how do I think and how do I see things? And I got some thoughts come up sometimes that I don't agree with. And it's not even so much, I don't agree with it in the name of Jesus, but it's, right, it don't even go that far. It's just like, nah, that ain't really my thought. So even my thoughts, I got to hit, not interested.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I got to hit, and then some of them, like I think on a couple of like Instagram, I think one of them, they'll be like, yo, why?
Yeah.
What's wrong with this, right?
Know, right?
They'll be like, I see this ad too much, right? Or it's inappropriate, right? Or I'm not interested in buying this product, or I'm just interested in this person. So they'll ask you why. So I hit, boop, boop.
Right.
I hit them all because I need you to understand that I'm not interested. I need you to understand that I'm not trying to see it.
Yep.
Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so it's not enough. And now I know, even in my mind, in my thoughts, it's not enough just to scroll on past a thought. Now I got to confront it. So we talking, Rico. We talking. And Swag was like, yeah, man. And I'm going to tell you what it sounded like to me, all right? And then I'm going to let him say what it is. This is what it sounded to me. He was like, yeah, man, I talked to this old dude one time. And I'm going to let you tell the story, so I'm just telling my version. He said, I talked to this old guy one time, and I never forgot it. So I'm listening and waiting, right? He said, man, that dude told me. This is how it sounded, Rico. He said, man, I just don't doubt about that. And I was like, I said, I know I'm not tripping. I said, I know. And then I caught the second word. He said, I'll get a tax approval. And I said, huh? You can ask him. I'm sitting there, I'm looking, I'm like, I don't. Wait, I got that second. What that first word you said? And then he said it to me, and I still didn't know it. So you know me, I got on the computer. I was like, I typed it as best as I could spell it. I didn't spell it right at all, but I typed it. Then I got to understand it. But this way, go ahead and tell your version of it.
Yeah. So basically, like I came across this video, and it was like this older guy. Like he was like, it's like this older business guy. He was basically like in a kind of like a seminar where he was talking to like some people that were learning from him, basically. And I think he asked somebody a question, like on the panel, and then the guy said something, but then like he responded saying like, I don't agree with that or whatever. But he did it in a way, like it was one of them things to where like somebody say something, and then like even if you don't agree with it because he's not talking directly to you, you really don't have to say nothing back.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, like I don't give no tacit approval. And I was like, what?
Hold on, did you hear what I mean?
Right.
He was like, that's what I said. I was like, what? He said, you don't give him no tassels and approval.
Right.
What?
You know, when I heard it, I was like, tacit approval, what is that?
Right.
And then he broke it down a little bit. He was like, yeah, like, and like an older guy too. Like sometimes he kind of took kind of like a lick, like of the younger generation. He was like, yeah, like y'all generation give too much tacit approval. Like that's why y'all kind of, kind of soft or whatever.
Right.
But he was like, yeah, like whenever somebody say something that you don't agree with, and you just be silent, like it's kind of like your conscience sees you as agreeing with it. So it's like, so it receives it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like your mind receives it. Like when you just stay silent about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you say something, like your mind is like, oh, we don't agree with this.
Yeah.
So are we not gonna let this stay or whatever? And it's just like how you was talking about the scroll. Like you can just be scrolling, keep watching, and you'll see something you don't like, and you'll just be like you might not say nothing, but you'll just keep scrolling. But then like your mind seen it, and your mind
seen it, yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's something we seen. Like, are we gonna?
Yeah. But where do we stand with it?
Yeah. But if you don't tell your mind nothing, your mind is gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna keep that like on the side.
See,
whatever.
that's interesting to understand. You have to understand how the mind works.
You're like, it's too gray.
It's too gray.
It's too gray, yeah.
But there's no gray. There's no gray with God. You know what I'm saying? I know they tried to say ain't no purgatory.
Yeah.
It's one of the, you understand what I'm saying? There's no gray with God. And to understand how your mind works is very, very important. Because you can think that you're innocent.
Yeah.
You can think that I ain't had no part in that, right? It's the woman that you gave me.
Same
Come on,
thing,
Adam.
Yeah.
The woman, but that's the same thing.
Wow.
It's tacit approval because you didn't say anything. Even we always talk about it. Where was he standing in proximity while the serpent is talking to Eve?
I don't know.
But if you don't answer, I'm going to assume that you agree.
Yeah.
Y'all get what I'm saying?
Conspiring together, y'all.
You're conspiring together.
Yeah.
Well, that's another word that goes with it. I wrote that down. To conspire, conspire, condone. That means if you don't say nothing or don't oppose it, then I'm going to assume.
Yeah, you with that.
That you with that. You know what I'm saying? And now we learned our mind.
Yeah.
Because I know my mind, right? And sometimes we don't know our mind as good as we think we do. It works in a certain way to where it's waiting on you to see what we should do with this.
Yeah.
Are we down with this? Are we not down with this?
Yeah.
Is this where we going? Or are we going another way? How we moving?
Yeah.
And if you don't give it no answers, it's gonna say, "Oh, this must be wave."
Yeah. Or it's gonna bring up something else that it's seen before. Be like, are we thinking on this right now? We doing this right now?
Yep. Yep. And so it's important.
Yeah.
I look up, so I had to, Rico, I had to go start looking it up. I was like, hold up, man.
Man, when you typed it, bro, I'm like, I had never seen that word before. I didn't know
look, that's what I wanted to ask you before we started.
I thought it was like something army or something tactical.
This is how I felt. That's why I say tassels and prunes.
When I told him about it, like I was like, yeah, I heard it before, but I don't even know how to spell it myself.
I thought it said tactical apparel.
Hey, bro, and I spelled it so wrong. I was like TASUD. I ain't know what tacit. I ain't know what it was, but it's tacit, TACIT.
Okay.
Tacit approval. It means to agreeing to or permitting something through silence, inaction, or implication, rather than explicit spoken consent. Mm-hmm. So now, if so you're telling me I can give consent without saying a word.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to speak up. You know the first thing I think about? Get behind me, Satan.
Yeah.
It's the first thing I think about, and how immediate he does it.
Yeah.
He does it so immediate because if I let the thought linger, right, it could actually start thinking that that's what I'm with.
Yeah.
Y'all get what I'm saying? It's very important. So not we probably name this part tacit approval, not interested, because you can actually correct the algorithm by just disapproving.
Yeah.
I don't approve of this message. I don't approve of this on my timeline.
Yeah, like think about the action you got to do though, because a lot of times we don't do it because we so like in the flow of it. Mm-hmm. But you got to slow down a little bit.
Yep.
Like you got to see it and be like, man, no, I'm about to hold down on the screen. I'm about to select it. And you about to ask me another question. I'm gonna select that.
Yep. That's exactly what I had to do today. Because on TikTok it's a little different.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
TikTok. All right, when it came up, on TikTok right now, you have a regular video come up, but then they'll throw a live.
Yeah.
But if you hit the screen on the live one, you jump into the live.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Which now drags you further into the analytics thinking that you want it. So I had to go back. I said, hold on, let me go back. And so I had to hit something on the screen. I don't even know how I did it. I hit something at the top of it. I held it. Then the thing came up and I was like, not interested, bro. I ain't with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, in this particular case, this woman wasn't doing anything negative or bad or whatever. But it was just something that I wasn't interested in.
It's not, I'm not fooling with it.
I'm not fooling with it. It's nothing that I want to fill my timeline or my mind line with. It's a dope line we had on one of the pods we did recently, Rico. And it says, show me your timeline and I'll show you your mind line.
Mind line, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so I in particular think that's a waste of time for me.
Like I'm going up with what Swag said about the story about the guy. Like I'm thinking like he was basically saying like y'all too passive. Like y'all letting too much slide.
You let too much slide. They call it passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Right. I got somebody in my life and y'all life too. Mm-hmm. This man ain't passive at all.
Right.
And I told the Lord, I said, give me that. Give me that. I just need some of that.
Right.
Because it'd be borderline rude. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah. He like, no. Now take that off.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it a book.
Nah. You look crazy. Mm-hmm. Boy, you too big. Like, it's stuff like that.
You're not going to cut no corners.
Dang. And it might feel like a cut at the time, but I can appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Because they got some people. And when he tells me, then I'm wondering, dang, why ain't nobody told me this?
Yeah, wow.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You ever had a booger in your nose? Mm-hmm. And y'all had a whole conversation with somebody when you got in the car? Mm-hmm. You look in the mirror like, dang, boy, I got a whole booger in my nose.
Yeah.
That boy talked to me for 45 minutes.
I
ain't say nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's I happened to me the other day. I had a little crust in my eyes and the white, and just the white, like a white crust right here. Mm-hmm. Man, I talked to somebody for about 20, 30 minutes. Went to lunch and everything. Well, I got back in my car by myself. What a big crust, big white, like chalk. Somebody took chalk and did like that by my. I said, man, why you ain't tell me nothing? It's almost passive. Mm-hmm. In the life that we live now, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Well, put it like this: be it to your car and to your faith.
Yeah. I was just about to say that, like it's kind of depending on. You actually said it better, but it's like your level of conviction on something.
It's your level of conviction on something. It's your level of conviction.
Yeah.
And how serious are you about it? Mm-hmm. Because there are some things there's some stuff that come up in your mind. You're like, oh, hell no. Like we ain't having it. So, but it ain't those that's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's the other ones that you don't feel are worth
chase.
The chase, yeah. You don't feel like it. You feel like I could scroll on past this one.
Yeah.
But it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, some thoughts that look like the right one.
It's some thoughts that look like the right one.
But it might have said something like at the end, like
Add a little something on the end of there.
like,
And those surely you won't die.
Yeah, I was thinking of a scripture that the small foxes
Spoil the vine. Yeah. See, it's and this is good because what most people don't know, and sometimes we don't realize, is that be the enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I always say this. You're talking about the serpent. But when the last time you seen a snake in the open? Well, you know it's been cold, so you know you ain't seen none. But when the last time, even when it was warm, when the last time you seen a snake out in the open? You don't.
Yeah.
But y'all know they exist, right?
Yeah.
And y'all know we in South Louisiana, so y'all already know they out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? But you just don't ever see them. They be the ones.
Right.
That be the ones that be sneaking around and slithering around.
Yeah.
I'll even say it's almost like serpents in your soul.
Yeah.
We had that conversation before. And so sometimes, I'm about to rhyme, it's about to be bars. Sometimes the serpent in your scroll, your soul will hit the scroll. It'll come up on your scroll. And when it comes up on the scroll, it is your responsibility to acknowledge and hit not interested.
Yeah.
You get it? These things that want to stay in your mind can't really stay. I want to tell somebody, I want to encourage somebody, because some people think they can't get over some of these thoughts sometimes, or they can't get past some of these things. But in your patience, Luke 21:19, one of my favorite scriptures. What it say? In your patience,
possession your soul.
Possession your soul. Why? Because it's yours. You have a right to do that. You understand? And if you tell, it's just like the algorithm. If you tell the algorithm, I don't want to see that no more, that's a funny thing about it. It won't show it again.
Yep. Yep.
You won't even see nothing like that again.
Yeah.
So, but now some keep coming up on your time. We did that part about the algorithm. Some keep coming up on your timeline.
Yeah.
Coming up on your mind line. Maybe there's something deep down in there that actually wants to see that.
You know, like that's the enemy in you.
That's the enemy in you.
You like you serving another master.
You're serving another master, yeah.
You part of another kingdom.
You're part of another kingdom, and it becomes an enmity against God.
Yeah, yeah.
You get it? You're serving another kingdom. I love that, right? Even though the kingdom of God is within you,
Yeah.
there's something else that's building its own kingdom. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
There's something else that's building its own kingdom in your soul, right? Living rent-free.
Rent-free in your mind.
Rent-free in your mind. So I've got to let the river of the Father rush through the corridors of my soul.
Yeah.
And catch everything.
Yeah.
Right? You get it? And then when it comes up, see, when another thing that happens when it floods, that the stuff starts floating up. A lot of the stuff that's sedimented, I've been sitting in it starts floating up to the time. You're like, dang, I ain't even know that was in the room. I ain't even know that was in here. Right? Not interested.
Yeah.
That's the same way as catching and throwing it out. Casting down.
Yeah.
Imaginations, every high thing. You get it? It's the conversation. But I think, and I like the conversation we're having right now, because it is not worth it to be passive about it.
Right.
You get it? Because what do you want to happen? Be it according to your faith. What do you want? Right? If a thought about, you ain't gonna never have no money, and lack thought I'm broke up. Well, no, I don't.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
Not interested.
Ain't nobody interested in being broke.
Right.
Right.
Y'all know that. So if I'm not interested, well, this is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is inappropriate. This is violating my rights.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I got a right to do that in my mind.
Yeah.
Y'all know a story, and it's watch how it happens. Y'all know a story with the story of money coming with Apostle. He in that store. You hear me?
Yeah.
Golly.
He in that store, and y'all know the whole story. For the sake of some of y'all don't watch it, y'all know the story. Go check out Money Coming.
Oh,
But
that's the
he's in
same
store.
action.
It's the same thing. He's in the store, and watch God calls him out on his tacit approval.
Oh my, yeah.
You get it? He's in the store. For y'all to understand the story, he's in the store. He's behind a man at a grocery store, Lamondo's grocery store. Shout out to Lamondo's, right? And the man had an 8-pack of beer. The man paid for his beer and turned around trying to be cordial. He said, "Man, money really goes, don't it?" Like you trying to, it's normal talk, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, boy, these bills be high. Like people say stuff. Money really goes. And Dad was like, "Yeah, man." I mean, that's a normal thing that we be like, "Man, that's crazy." Even saying something like, "Man, that's crazy," right?
Yeah.
And you get in the car. He said he got in the car, and then God was in the car. He said, "What you said in that store?" He said, "Well, I ain't say nothing. That man said it." That sounds just like the woman you gave me. I ain't say nothing, man. And then right comes out of that, money ain't cometh, right? You know the whole story, right? Mm-hmm. But this comes out of him being reprimanded for tacit approval.
Wow. Yeah.
And and he says this every time he ministers this. He says, but that means to tell y'all, if you don't disagree or you don't say nothing, that's just like you agree with that person.
Yeah. Wow.
Right? Mm-hmm. So how many things, watch this, y'all ready for it? How many things is it that God is trying to show us and maybe elevate our reality and our recognition to that we're not getting to because of our tacit approval?
Mm-hmm. Dang.
Because if you don't say you're not interested, then I'm to assume that you are interested.
Yeah.
If you don't say, man, that's you. You money really goes for you, not for me.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't answer, and I'm kind of glad that it's a little bit of tacit approval right there, because we might not never got
right.
You know what I'm saying? In that manner, the story is wonderful, right? But it's just, it proves to me that you got to say something.
Yeah.
Sometimes I even talk to my thoughts. I got a thought come up, I say the opposite out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to.
No. I want you to understand. I'm standing on business. I want you to understand where I stand with this.
Yeah.
I don't lack sickness, confusion, depression, worry, fear. I don't ever want you to think that we buddies.
Right.
I never want you to think that we friends.
Right.
I never want you to think that I'm cool with you being here, because I ain't.
And you got to do it for yourself.
You got to do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Straight up. You feel what I'm saysaying? And you got to, you see I'm trying to talk a little loud. I got to, hold on, man. I started, you started talking a little loud. I got to, because this is the way it is.
Yeah.
It is, my Nakia is, I've always been the type of person where, I was always easygoing coming up. I know it don't seem like sometimes the way I be talking all strong, but I was super easygoing. I ain't really trying to ruffle no feathers. That's just how I was. I was always, I was always friends with the people that wasn't friends with. I was just trying to, and I wasn't a pushover, but
keep the peace.
Yeah, keep the peace, man. If it ain't got to be no confrontation, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can take that overboard.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can do that and then not be clear.
Right.
About what you're trying to say.
Yeah, where you stand at.
Yeah, where you stand. On the other hand, and God bless her, I thank God for her. Because on the other hand, she's not like that.
Yeah.
She's like, no, it's this and this and this and this.
No this to the kid, but I could imagine that being from a small stature though.
Yeah. No, and that's
they'll push you over.
Absolutely. And she always say that too. Yeah. They always trying to say she look like a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, oh no. I'm gonna tell you what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what's up and tell you, and I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't always appreciate it. 'Cause I'm like, man, why you talking like that? You know what I'm saying? She gonna laugh. Why you flaming like that? You flaming somebody. But she's like, no, I'm not flaming. I'm just telling you how it is.
Telling you like it is.
And I recognize that from being with my dad, how he is. I recognize that. So she would tell me stuff. Sometimes we get in a disagreement or something, and she'll be like, it's because you didn't say nothing. Like you not say what you're saying. Don't worry about my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Say what you're saying, because passive aggressive doesn't help anybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Just be passive, but don't be passive aggressive.
Right. When I leave, I be talking again.
I be talking again. Yeah. When he say, I be quiet. But when he leave, I be talking again. Yeah, it's like that.
Right.
It's that type of energy, and it's really nothing wrong with being straight up like that.
Yeah.
He like that.
Yeah.
Swag is like that. Actually,
monotone.
Actually, Rico, he's pulled back some because he's had to work with people and work with them volunteers. He pulled back. He like, Swag, we used to be in the room and Swag be like, but that's stupid. I'd be like, in my mind, I'm like, it is stupid, but I'm like, dang, that boy said it like that, boy. What you doing? Why you standing like that?
Yeah.
You gotta pull it back a lot.
He's pulled back a lot.
I pull back a lot.
You know what I'm saying? But those things also teach me something, because you have to be at the point where you can confront something, and let's not even talk about people right now, right? Let's not talk about people. Let's talk about you
yourself. Yeah.
Let's talk about because that's the one you talk to the most.
Yeah.
You don't talk about nobody more than you talk to yourself. If you talk to any person a lot, it's yourself.
Yeah.
So you got to keep it gusto with yourself.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of that. Like, man, you like your conscience, like looking at you, like, man, you know, you ain't gonna do nothing about that. Like,
right,
you know,
right.
Give me some leadership.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Y'all know we always like to say that the women represents the intellect and the man represents the instinct, right? Like, and I always say that. And so the woman,
That's how it be.
is waiting for you to take the lead.
Yeah.
A good woman. A good woman is waiting for you to take the lead.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
That's how
She's
it
waiting for you to like make a decision.
Yeah.
I want you to make a decision. And I'm not even on that old submissive and head of the house and all that. And that's real and everything. But I'm saying like deep down, she wants you to take the lead and lead me and give some tone to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Give some charge to it. Are we going this way? What's up? Are we turning up right now? Are we chilling?
Yeah.
What we are do we need to go off right now? Or are we leaning back? Like tell me because I'm following your lead. You get what I'm saying? And so the same thing with your mind, your intellect, a lot of times, and if you leave it to itself, it's gonna do what it wanna do.
Yeah.
Sometimes your intellect is like a little child. Right now, and I know I'm bringing up my family. I don't know if I leave Shanice right now and I don't give Shanice some instruction, she's gonna do exactly what she wanna do when she wanna do it.
Yep.
To her own demise sometimes, to her own, you know what I'm saying, hurting herself.
Yeah.
So I gotta give some leadership.
Yeah.
So in my soul, in my mind, with my consciousness, with my thoughts, I gotta give my thoughts some shape and form.
Yeah.
That's good, ain't it? I have to inform my thoughts of what we doing and how we moving.
Hey. I said we seen this from the Father, like in the beginning.
Yes.
He seen a dark void.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said light.
Light. Gave it shape, man. Yeah, that's good, Swag. He saw it and said, let there be light.
He said, yeah.
I'm not gonna allow it, but it's the funniest thing in the world. I've said this before, it's the funniest thing in the world, bro. I heard a preacher one time, bro. If I say his name, y'all will know him. He a real popular preacher, man. And he was setting it up one time preaching. He was like, man, he's talking about the power of your words.
Yeah.
And the power of the things you say, right? He's standing there. And he on live TV, like on TBN or something, like live, millions of people watching. He was like, man. And God was out in the over the void or the face of the water in the deep. You know, and he was talking about like, you know, it's important what you say next when things come up, right? He said, what if God was over the face of the deep and it was darkness and it came to the point where he has to say something? And what if God said, damn, it's dark. And we was all like, what? And it was so funny. Like me and Leroy Chewy was cutting up. And even Dad looked at it like, because nobody expected for him to say it. Right. If I tell you who it is, I tell you off camera, you're going to trip out with the fact that he said it. But it hit home. Yeah. Because it was like, dang, what if he would have said that? We still being damn dark. You know what I'm saying? But because he saw it and spoke to it, I didn't approve of the darkness. Yeah. So I told it what it would be. Yeah. Bruh. Y'all get what I'm saying?
I had this thought when I woke up, man, like these 3 words: take, shape, and make.
Take, shape, and make. I said again, take, shape, and make. Yeah, man, that's fire, bro.
That's good.
See, this is the beauty of, and we talk about this on a lot of these, but this is the beauty of being made in the image and likeness of God. Because he made us in his image and likeness so that we can take that, shape, and make. That's the words, right? Yeah. This is his intention.
That's perfect, bro.
I put a clip out today saying, man, God is concerned about my development. Yeah. He's concerned about the highest version of me. Why you think he told you be fruitful, multiply, replenish, subdue, and have dominion? Why? Catch the signs. Pick up the breadcrumbs. You read the room. When he tell you, I give you every herb bearing seed. Yeah. Read the room, bro. He's trying to tell you, have some command. When he tell you, you name the animals. Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to tell you that I need, just like I made you in my image and my likeness, I need you to shape things. Yeah. Right? I need you to shape it in the way that it looks. And this is why we've got to say, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, because it watch this. It is the anti-tacit approval. I am not approving of this lower level mentality, lower level thought process, lower level functioning. I don't approve. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Yeah.
Golly, yeah.
He's making you answer it.
Yeah.
He's making you answer these things. You get it? So when you pray
like this.
Pray like this, because now you're answering it.
Yeah.
You saying, no, whatever don't look like heaven, I don't agree with it.
Yep.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This has been the pod, y'all. It's been good. This is Donovan Montreal Pod. Y'all like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We sponsored by God Can't Fail. Y'all make sure y'all go get y'all a God Can't Fail band. Listen, we got subscribers. Y'all check out the Substack. We have a place for subscribers. You can be a free subscriber, or you can be fancy and be a paid subscriber. We're not keeping nothing back. Everything's for free in the first place. But if you do the paid subscriber thing, all you're doing is letting us push this further to more and more people, letting them know who they are in God, who God is in them. So jump on there, and just see what's up and connect with us. That's how we do it. This is the Donovan Montreal Pod. We're glad to have y'all. We'll see y'all next time.